Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Patronkast Plays Deception. I am Razor. With me, as always, are Shad and Darriusman, as he's now calling himself.
We have a new cast member, folks. Smokeman died.
I can't believe Smokeman is dead.
Friendship ended with smoke. Now Darius is my best friend.
What an upgrade. What an upgrade. Jesus Christ.
How much
fucking world are we living in?
How much are you looking forward to resisting arrest?
More than you can imagine.
Oh my god, the power of the cameo.
So just to recap where we are, when we are, it's the year 1982. I said 72 a couple times after the Nightwolf time skip, and I shouldn't have. It's 1982 on the clock, but 2002 in the plot. And you're gonna see just how deep that rabbit hole goes.
Time to take the purple pill.
So Raiden has asked me to come to Outworld and help him and his warriors defeat the deadly alliance of Shang Tsung and Quan Chi, which happened in MK Deadly Alliance, which is set in the year 2002.
I like time. Time's fun.
Time is fun.
It's been a real good job keeping that time.
Time is great.
I like time and Mortal Kombat don't go
there's
together.
something I wanted to mention. So this Tanya is not the other Tanya. There's a Tanya who gave us a quest to find a cave where she could ambush Liu Kang, like she does in MK4.
Right.
There is actually an alternate way to end that quest. After you find the cave, instead of telling her about it, you could tell Liu Kang about it. And he'll be like...
he gives you, like, less money, I
Yeah,
think.
Tanya gave us 600 ruby coins. If you tell Liu, he only gives you 500. So, crime literally pays better.
You still made the right choice. You made the Shujinko choice.
Yeah, I did what Shujinko would have done. Besides, it's canon that she ambushes him in the dungeon anyway. I'm just following history.
Shujinko is responsible for her Mortal Kombat 4 ending.
I don't remember seeing anything in that ending where Shujinko pops in. Liu Kang, look out, it's a trap!
All the right choices.
Yeah. So what's,
Behold the hero of the Elder Gods.
What are these gentlemen up to? It's Kano.
That's far enough. Stop where you are.
Is there a problem, sir?
Name's Kano. By order of the sorcerers Quan Chi and Shang Tsung, all denizens of Outworld will submit to the rule of the Deadly Alliance.
I am not a denizen of Outworld. I have traveled here from Earthrealm.
I have no idea what shrimp on the Barbie even is.
Quan Chi and Shang Tsung have a job for you, mate.
And if I refuse?
Do you really think you can combat us all?
Actually,
No,
yes.
I suppose not.
Why? You have... How many times have I beaten a large crowd of people with my power to copy everybody?
I am called Shujinko.
Well, Shujinko, welcome to hell. Along with
I've been to hell. This is not that.
This is not hell at all.
This is much nicer, actually.
One that is large enough to house his army.
Demons aren't quite as jaunty.
Trying to escape. I would hate to have to kill a villager because of your defiance. Do you get me?
I understand.
Ostas,
Good.
koalas,
Now make yourself
shrimp on the
useful.
Barbie.
Get to work.
We have
Spiders.
discussed on the show in the past that he learned how to cannonball by observing the mighty drop bear, right?
Dingoes eating babies.
Alright, so they're gonna put me to... Actually, there's probably some treasure chests now that we're allowed to access this village. What do you got for me?
Let's just see here.
Reza, you hit the record button, right?
Yes, we are recording.
Okay, good.
Just
Were you concerned?
sudden spontaneous paranoia.
You know, it's not too late for me to exit without saving and do all of this over.
Be trained with a scorpion. That was the completely wrong Outworld walkthrough. What do we got here?
Sundo, Lee May.
Well, it's just telling us to go talk to Li Mei. An F7.
Well, I'm sure the green light could have told me that.
No, actually, no. There's no green light. Just go to F7.
Just go to F7? I'm in F7.
Just go to F7.
Oh, now I'm in G7.
Oh, you're in G7.
Okay, F7's over here. Maybe, this house? Oh! You're not where the plot says you should be.
Not at all.
Oh!
Ah!
Bada bing!
Free costume! That's a weird way to go about that.
It
What
is.
the fuck?
They could have just done a treasure chest, but nah, fuck it.
Now we go to see Lee May, apparently.
Okay, now we go to see the real Lee May. That was the fake Lee May. So I want to talk for a moment because in every single game that Sundo appears in, it gets bigger.
Look, hey, this is a fishing village.
Yeah, this is explicitly a village full of fishermen. It's a small town. The Deadly Alliance have taken it over and are forcing them to build the palace. If you play Deadly Alliance, you know the palace I'm talking about. It's the one with the Solnado shooting out of the roof. It's where Raiden fights Shang Tsung and Quan Chi, and then Onaga walks in, and the whole opening cinema. But yeah, this is the canon Sundo of the old timeline. Now, in Mortal Kombat X, Sundo was... They used stages that doubled for both Sundo and Zunkara, the capital city, where Kotal Khan rules from. Like, there's a part of the story of MKX where Kotal is, like, riding in a caravan, and Kano's in the thing with him, and then Melina and Rain ambush the caravan. That scene leads into Lee May taking a bunch of refugees to Earthrealm. So, they say in the dialogue that means that happened in her town, Sundo. And Sundo looks way fucking bigger there, because they're using Zunkara stages to represent it and shit. And now, in the reboot Mortal Kombat 1, they're saying Sundo's the capital of Outworld now. It's where Sindel's palace is and all that shit. So yeah, it's a little weird that it keeps rebooting bigger. But let's find out about the real Sundo, shall we?
You are not from this town. Who are you? Why have you been enslaved here?
I am Shujinko. I am from Earthrealm, on a quest for the Elder Gods. I have been instructed to return to Outworld to confront a growing threat here. I seem to have found it.
Yeah?
I am Lee May. My village was the first conquest of the Deadly Alliance. They have enslaved my people. For this, I will kill them in due time.
What is your plan of attack?
The Deadly Alliance have offered to free my village if I win their combat tournament. I have accepted their challenge, but I intend to use the tournament as a way to get closer to them. I will attack when they least expect it.
Bold words,
They're expecting it.
They're expecting it. They're absolutely fucking expecting it.
I will concede that I am not ready to confront them yet, for I desperately need additional training.
Perhaps I may be of some help. Over the years, I have absorbed much combat
Yeah,
skill.
so
Then you must teach me, Shujinko.
this is
Help me to save
the
my
first
people
and I
from
believe
oppression.
only time
I
in
will teach you what
Conquest
I can,
mode
Lee May,
where
but I do not approve of your intention to
when I train with a character, I'm not learning their moves, they're learning my moves. So I already know Lee May's fighting style, and I'm imparting it onto her. Which I think is an interesting way to do it. And also, we've talked about a lot of things in this story mode being of dubious canonicity because of all the plot holes and such.
You find that this bit works?
I find that this
too.
bit is actually really strong. I really like the idea that Lee May's, like, main tutor is Shujinko. Because, a lot of people think she learned to fight from Bo Raicho. Because during this game, when we get to the present day, she is hanging out with Bo Raicho and learning from him. But Bo Raicho was not her first teacher. Technically, Shujinko isn't even her first teacher. She already knows karate. But
I mean, she didn't meet Bo Raicho until, like, the closing events of Deadly Alliance, and before, during the events of that game, Shang and Quan already saw that she was a good fighter.
Yeah.
That's why they wanted her.
So
and that has to come from somewhere.
Her story in Deadly Alliance is that after Shang and Quan take over her village and force them to start building the palace, she beats the shit out of Kano. And then the DA are like, okay, calm down. How about this? We'll hold a tournament, and if the people of your village win that tournament against our soldiers in Kano, then we'll let the village go. But what's actually happening, yeah, every villager who wins actually gets their soul sucked out and put into one of Onaga's mummies. Shang is using them to revive the mummy army with, like, the souls of strong warriors. So it's a recruitment tournament, and they don't know it. And that includes Li Mei, but Bo Raichu rescues her at the end of MKDA. And that's how she starts hanging out with him. So she meets Bo Raichu after she has trained with Shujinko.
Also, side note, just imagine she's wearing her Deadly Alliance outfit currently.
Yeah.
Just imagine it.
Yeah.
She's plainly not. This
is
the Deception outfit.
Her bra has a dragon wing shape on it? That's because she has started to, so she was partially, her soul was put in the mummy before Bo Raichu could save her. So there's still a little bit of the mummy in her, corrupting her, and that's her story in Deadly Alliance, is that she's trying to resist this loyalty to the Dragon King that's festering in her soul. So she started to wear dragon shit like that bra. And her alt costume, which is more of a full suit of armor that vaguely resembles what the mummies wear. But yeah, I really like that like, Shujinko is her teacher, because it gives him more of a permanent role in the lore, because so many of the things that he does in Conquest mode are, this is happening in the background, and none of the characters from the actual MK universe have ever heard of him, you know?
Yeah, it's all very blurry, but at this point in time, you can figure he's running around Outworld doing stuff.
Yeah, like, they spent so much time making sure that he could exist in continuity without interfering in the plots of MK1, 2, 3, 4, and Deadly Alliance, because he hadn't been invented yet. You know, they were trying to not shoehorn him into stuff, so they made sure that everything he does is way outside of the main plot.
But, like running around in hell for 20 years to get you out of the way.
Yeah. Apparently, he was vitally important to helping Scorpion chase Quan Chi before DA started.
I'm dancing in my seat to this music. I do quite love it.
It's kind of funky. Did that not count? Or is it a second back circle and then up circle?
I don't know if you mentioned on the main podcast, but I don't know if you mentioned in the last playthrough. You like Li Mei's new guard dog, like Jubilee shit, right?
the Guardian Foo Dog special effects on her fireballs. Because,
so in a way, you could say that Shujinko taught her those.
I mean, the thing is that Li Mei is officially in MK1, but unofficially in most other games, like the guardian of her village. And those Foo Dog, those like lion dog Shishi statues are commonly like put at the front gates of Chinese villages and at temples. It's a common imagery in that culture, and I mean, Outworld is majority Japanese, but Japan has them too, and it's like there's a lot of Japanese and Chinese elements. It's all very mashed up, and like it doesn't have to be exactly one country because it's an alien world and it's only supposed to resemble it and not be that place.
Right.
But yeah, where I'm going with this is that, like, it could be something that has to do with the fact that she is the protector of her village, and that it could be like a learned skill from there. Like if you wanted to give a story to where her special moves come from, because that is generally the problem with a lot of these 3D era characters, is their special moves don't have a unifying theme or backstory to why they do what they do. They just kind of come off as like somebody made them in the create a fighter mode from Armageddon and put random shit in there.
Mm-hmm.
So like, if I was to redesign Li Mei, and we've talked about this on the redesign series, is whenever I redesign a character, the first thing I do is I ask, what is this character supposed to represent? Like, what tropes or archetypes did they start with? Like, Cobra is obviously Johnny Lawrence from Karate Kid, so he's supposed to be a high school bully who does karate. That's the core concept of the character. The core concept of Shujinko is he's based on Pai Mei from, like, Fist of the White Lotus and Kill Bill. So he's like this wise old master who's also kind of weirdly an asshole. Although, Shujinko is more of an accidental asshole compared to Pai Mei, who's just a mean old man.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
He's explicitly a villain in most things.
Yeah.
For a price.
Yeah, I'll help you.
Accidentally.
Yeah,
well, he was
for Shujinko.
Look, that was after his taint got darker.
Thank you for going there, so I don't have to today.
But yeah, so like, look at Li Mei's moves here. She's got this. She's got sparkly fireworks for really no reason. Like, what does this represent? It's the most generic fireball you can imagine. And then she's got these spin kicks. And her last move, because in some ways she was kind of what Liu Kang is in MK1. She's like the young, pure at heart character from a 70s kung fu movie. So she's got bicycle punches instead of a bicycle kick.
Fine finish.
But what do these moves mean, you know? Like, the spin kicks can tell you that, like, okay, so she's very, like, agile and gymnastic. But if I was to try and tie a theme to it together, and MK1 has already started to do this, it made her fireballs based much more on, like, fireworks. Which are another, like, it's, you know, there's like a Chinese New Year kind of thing going on there. You sort of,
I love it.
Yeah, like, I'm okay with that. And then there's, like, this move. Kind of makes me think of, like... So one of the movie characters that Li Mei most resembles is the young girl from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, who, like, steals the sword, and the main plot is all about her and why she stole it, and the other characters trying to get the sword back from her. And then, oh god, what's her name? The actress who plays the older woman.
Michelle Yeoh?
Michelle Yeoh, yeah. Michelle Yeoh, Li Mei looks a lot more like her in X and MK1. And by 1, I mean 12, whatever. But, like, the new game. So she's basically the two women from Crouching Tiger, is the Li Mei theme. So, if I was, you know, designing a Li Mei redesign, the two things that I would focus on the most are, like, floaty Wuxia wire work looking stuff, and this bicycle punch kind of has that, and the use of a Chinese straight sword. Like, I would give her all of the moves Fujin had with his sword from MK11, because Fujin doesn't need those. He already has the crossbow and the wind.
I made, like, a document of how I would do Li Mei, and I included, like, a lot more of the sort of Fist of the North Star pressure point stuff.
Yeah,
that she has in her fatality.
Yeah, she has a fatality in this game, which calls back to Kill Bill, where she pokes you in your pressure points repeatedly, and then steps back, and you explode.
I thank you for the gift, Li Mei.
And it's not really represented anywhere else in her moveset, but it would be cool if there was more of that too, yeah.
His name is Hotaru. He once saved the walled city of Lei.
There's a lot you can do with Li Mei now.
Yeah.
I will journey there and ask for his.
And I wouldn't have thought of, like,
he can drive out the deadly alliance,
elaborating on her fireballs and adding the shishis, but
I will do my
I would
best
have
to
gotten
convince him
rid
to
of them
help.
completely.
Well, yeah, you have said that. I
must not draw their
personally
attention if I am to
don't
escape your
like MK
Goodbye,
characters
Liu
to
Bei.
not have a projectile. I know that like it goes against traditional fighting game archetypes for every character to have a fireball, but I don't really give a fuck about Zangief without green hand and that kind of thing. Like, I'm not the guy who would design a game to copy Street Fighter. Mortal Kombat has its own flavor.
Aw, dude, don't get me fucking started. Because I don't want to rant for half an hour about Johnny Cage's fucking balls.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, no reward sound effect.
Speaking of Johnny,
He'll spar you.
There he
He'll fight
is.
you. He'll fight you.
oh, what does he say? Will you spark? That's not even creative. He doesn't have any... Like, other characters is like, thing about character, will you do thing? No.
Well, there is a requirement. You gotta beat him with a 12-hit combo.
A 12... Do I know any 12-hit combos?
They would probably involve your flying fists. I'm guessing you'd, by default,
Yeah.
want to be Li Mei.
But,
I'm assuming you're going to be Li Mei here. But you have another quest, a very fun and special quest in this area.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What do you got for me?
If you'll go back into Sundo, there should be a very handsome and charming general walking around.
Oh, yes. Yes, I have to deliver a message for the Emperor.
For this individual.
Figure out how to get over there. Here we go.
Fucking standing ovation
There's-
for our man.
There's our boy, our General of Outworld wearing the Brotherhood logo on his back.
Yeah. So there's a story there. Do we want to go into it?
We
Talk about
could.
it.
Let's talk to him first.
I am Rico, General of Shao Kahn's army. What is it you wish to tell me? Oh, Shao Kahn knows about that? Tell him he can no longer enter his chamber or wear his helmet. But just between us, his helmet will belong to me in due time.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people who you know, it's kind of a shallow running joke of like, oh, he just likes to sneak in the room and wear it because he's a weirdo and it's like a fetish or something. And it's like, nah, man, the helmet is the crown. He wants to be king of Outworld.
All the same, this was the confirmation that we finally had. This was the way that they acknowledged that Shao Kahn and Reiko were two different people. Or they made them two different people with this explanation. Because prior to that, John Tobias' original plan for Reiko was that he was going to be Shao Kahn reincarnated.
Yeah.
This is why Reiko has a lot in common visual and design-wise with the Brotherhood of Shadow members like Quan Chi and the girls. He's got like the white streak in the hair, he's got like the death makeup going on, the Brotherhood logo. He was very much designed to be of a piece with those guys, but the Reiko we have now is just a guy with vestigial remnants of that original origin.
Yeah, that story never really got told in 4. Like, they hinted at it, like they were going to do something with it in the future, and then Tobias proceeded to quit the company.
Wait, did you leave Sundo? You left Sundo.
I have
Go back
left
to
Sundo. Is there more in Sundo?
There is.
Okay.
I
want
wanted to
go in G. You want to go to G8.
G8. All right. All right, we're in G8.
Therein, you will find a woman with her arms crossed
Okay. Okay. So
in front of a
somewhere
hut.
Oh, that's probably her.
Oh,
Very charming.
Memory potion? Yes.
Oh, yes, for Blaze.
Indeed.
All right. Well, okay. Let's go tell Shao Kahn that we've spoken to Reiko for him, and then we'll give Blaze his potion, and we'll see what quest he was on before the Onaga priests
Very important.
kidnapped him and forced him to guard an egg.
But
And that's apparently all the side quests we have for this round of Outworld. That might be it.
That makes sense because there were only just a couple that we couldn't do because we couldn't get into Sundo.
so I wanted to talk about the projectile thing. I understand that perspective, but then there's like characters like fucking Darius.
Well,
Like, do you really want to Keep that shit.
I mean, the thing is,
you give
we
them
already,
a better projectile.
Yeah, we already did our redesign of Darius, and he has projectiles. We have him throw canisters of tear gas.
Right, but it's not the same one, so it's like...
Reiko has admitted to having violated the sanctity of my chamber, and has promised never to repeat the offense. You have done well. I release you from your debt. Take this, and know that Shao Kahn is pleased.
I even got paid.
He's very magnanimous today.
You know, Shao Kahn seems like a really nice guy. I don't know why everybody is always so, like, harsh about him. Like, oh, he's such a monster. Oh, he'll kill everyone you love and steal their souls. He fucking gave me 500 coins.
All you did was deliver a message.
Yeah.
But,
see, though, if you'd failed to deliver it, they would have chopped off your fucking head.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was willing to wait 20 years for me to deliver that message, though. Think about that.
Yeah. I mean, 20 years to him is the blink of an eye. It's nothing.
All right, Blaze. What do you remember?
You have returned with a memory potion.
Ah,
yes. I remember my quest. Many thanks, stranger. Take these fire gems.
Oh, you remember your quest? What was your quest?
I have no time for talk. I must continue my quest.
You're not gonna tell me what it was?
Quest.
My quest.
Quest.
Oh, he lets me hit him.
That was uncalled for.
What a nice man.
That's what.
Was it though? Okay, he's taken
go about
3
his
so far.
goddamn quest.
He's tougher than everybody else I've met. 4.
That was
5.
That was uncalled.
You know, maybe he is the toughest character in the MK universe.
For a second, I was thinking you didn't like him very much.
I just want to see if it's possible to knock him out.
I don't think it is.
I understand why he's the boss of Armageddon now.
I mean, you did say the other day in the Discord you didn't think he was all that powerful in comparison to someone like Onaga.
Well, the thing is, Onaga was straight up invincible when he has the Kamidogus. Like, literally nothing can harm him. You have to break the Kamidogus to do damage to him.
I don't want to get into another fucking power level discussion, but I do tend to think that Blaze is probably at base level pretty well up there.
To you later, my friend.
Yeah, see, I've already told Tanya about the cave, so he'll just have to walk into that trap.
And he never knew. There's nothing else to do.
Yep.
Let's talk to our friend, shall we?
Yes, our friend Hotaru.
It is good to see.
You have violated my ordinance. You were to go indoors when the toll sounded.
Ordinance?
I'm pretty sure it's the middle of the day.
I had no knowledge of any ordinance.
The sun appears to be up.
Ignorance is not an excuse. I am placing you under arrest for disregarding the laws of this city. Your trial.
When is this curfew? Like 2 p.m.? I should have checked the clock before I talked to him.
This is a simple misunderstanding. He's our friend, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I do remember the clock said year 27 before this. So I was in jail, and now I'm in a holding cell because my day in court is here.
After untold years.
Untold years. Well, I'm about to tell you the years, because we're going to see that clock. $47. I was in jail for 20 years.
Years in jail.
So now it's 2002. So I was arrested during Deadly Alliance.
Where you trained Li Mei.
And it's been 20 years.
You know what you should do?
What's that?
Is stop paying attention to that fucking clock. Stop paying attention to any form of time measurement in this fucking game. Just
from my cell. You are about
Just
to
don't.
enter the judicial court of the realm of order. You have been brought here to defend yourself against the charges brought against you by Commander Hotaru.
After all these long years, justice will at last prevail. Surely I will not remain in prison for a law as frivolous as a curfew.
I would not be as confident if I were you.
20 fucking years.
So what if I just tell the judge it was 3 in the afternoon, man?
I have no desire to converse with a criminal.
Am I not innocent until a court arrives at a verdict?
We shall see.
Punch him.
Okay. I can't punch him. I'm not allowed to punch him. That.
I thought the game was gonna crash there.
Yeah,
fucking Dairu!
These were the guards I was sent to dispose of? Pah! Surely you could have slain them yourself.
Really enunciated that F.
Yeah, right?
Who are you?
I am Dairu. An associate of yours was concerned that certain obligations you have to him are not being met. I was contracted to remove any obstacles you might be facing.
Glowing ball of light gave me money.
I was going to say, one day Dairu was just walking around, going out about his business, and a giant ball of light shows up. I have a task for you. Not interested. I have money. I am interested.
Where does Damashi keep the money?
You know he just sent him on a quest to stab someone's neck and collect their $500 from their inside their house.
Like if Dairu had been like, he told me that you would pay me, I'd be like, oh, okay.
This key to the courtroom door. I took it from one of the guards. I will leave you now. But if you ever have need of my services, search for me in the realm of order. Just remember to bring plenty of coins.
That's a weird way to word that since we're already in the realm of order. But,
yeah.
He couldn't have broken me out of jail, like, 20 years sooner?
You know, I've always thought that, like, Damashi had anywhere from like 30 to 50 chuckle fucks going around trying to find Kamidogo at any given time.
Hey, check out the Seidan letter for jail.
Difficult to translate.
What did they mean by this?
Well, before we go into the light, did we have any more Order Realm quests to do? Let's see.
I mean, we can always come back. It's not like I'm now a fugitive on the run from justice or anything.
Oh, no, not even a little.
Look at these guardsmen not doing anything.
Oh, hi, Raiden.
Yeah, hi, Raiden.
Still standing there after all these years.
I guess the yin-yang is the symbol for place Raiden hangs out. Because that's where he is during the day.
So, do we have anything to say for Dairu? This is the only part he shows up in, right?
Yeah, that was it.
That's just about it.
That's what he does. He's a mercenary. He got hired. I don't know how Damashi paid him, but apparently it happened. I mean, anything I would want to say about Dairu, I would just say, yo, check out our redesign. There's a whole playlist of those.
I did enjoy that one little scene he had. It does make me
good.
wish he was more involved in the actual plot.
Yeah, like if he was hired to do anything that was important for anything.
Wouldn't it be exciting if you're like escaping with Dairu from Order Realm or something?
There's already a guy down out front of the building I'm supposed to go into. So I guess Dairu was also hired to do that.
Damashi thinks you're incompetent.
So do we have any side quests?
We do.
Okay.
Go to D7/D8.
D7. So I am in D, so I just want to go south. However, I might manage that. Because all the streets are diagonal in this fucking...
Isn't it fun?
So orderly. Okay. Oh, this is different.
This is B.
Yeah, but who knows how to get anywhere around here? Because the 8s are way out at...
It's also the middle of the night. You might want to meditate.
Oh, am I supposed to meet a specific person?
Yes.
Okay.
You're looking for a woman dressed in green.
In D7 or 8?
Yep.
Alright. So she's probably around here somewhere. Perhaps this one.
Kind sir, I am creating jewelry for my children, and so I am in need of gems.
Do you have a permit for
I do
that?
not have time to search for them, however, so I ask
Fucking
that you
better.
find them for me. You will find the first gem in Greentown.
Greentown. See, that's...
Greentown.
Greentown. I called it Green District, because that sounds more Judge Dreddish.
This universe is inherently silly. It's Greentown. E7/E8.
E7. Okay. Jade, what are you doing here? Oh, looking for a fight. That makes
your
sense.
ass.
She's in Greentown.
Defender of Virginia.
Perfect sense.
Alright.
This man's green. Everything's green. Where's
Okay,
Reptile?
is it just lying out in the street, or is it in a house?
Well, it's a man.
Oh,
We're looking for a man.
I have to speak to a man. Here's a man. You look like a man.
Why, yes. I have a green gem. They are worthless. Take it.
What a nice green man. What a nice green gem. Now go back to that lady.
Alright. I wonder what, why it's worthless. Is it just made of glass?
Yeah, plenty of the green shit in Greentown.
So I have a bullshit fake gem. Take it.
You've got so much useless shit in your inventory.
I will never use those throwing stars.
I think she's behind you. Yeah, further up that way.
Fucking... Yeah. All these bridges and...
The green gem. My eldest son will love the ring I will make with it. Now please find me the golden nugget. It is located in
Golden
Goldtown.
Nugget. In Goldtown. I guess it would be illegal if the Gold Nugget was in Red Town, huh?
To G6. G6 and Goldtown.
Chicken nuggets are a golden brown.
Are you hungry?
No, I just ate. I just think
you
it'd be
told
fun.
me what you had. What did you have? Tell the listeners.
I had a burger.
And I had a chicken burger.
And
And
I
Razor,
had
you had?
fried chicken. So...
Fucking Triforce deliciousness.
By our powers combined, I am a chicken burger.
We're a fucking Denny's meal. That's what we are.
A gold nugget? They are quite common.
Oh, I get it. He's in Goldtown, so he's wearing yellow.
That looks like a chicken nugget to me.
Yep, it sure does.
I do think you're hungry.
I just think it's funny. I just think the idea is funny.
Crispy and delicious.
Oh boy. Golden and delicious. I think she'll ask us to get her some more stuff.
In Sato, it is illegal to tell someone what's in the secret herbs and spices.
Don't want to know how many decades in prison that is.
Well, it's 20 for curfew, so...
I feel like
I will
the
never
food...
find this woman now.
I feel like the food in Order Realm would be like horribly processed, like even worse than the real world.
Oh, it's all like packets of astronaut food. It's...
She's in D7,
yes,
dude.
I know, but it's... How do I get to D7 from anywhere? I hate the Outer Ring. It is the least orderly part of the realm. And it... I understand now why they are the way that they are.
I found one. My eldest daughter loves gold jewelry. Now please find me a fire opal. It is located in Redtown.
Right.
God damn it.
Redstone for Redtown. Fucking... And then I bet I gotta get a sapphire last.
You want to go north now, sir?
Yeah.
On the outermost ring in B1, 2, or C2.
Wait. Red Town. Red Town. Street's blue here.
Wait, the outermost ring?
Yeah.
The outermost ring.
Curtis?
How's it going? I'm Stryker. I'm here to train to be a Satan guard. The problem is that I can't find the academy. If you find out where it is, let me know and I'll give you a few bucks.
Alright.
Well, that's one less quest to have to pick up later.
Yeah. And also probably totally canon.
Completely.
He had to bring his U.S. legal tender to Order Realm.
How else do you think he got that X-Men costume in Armageddon? Oh, the riot is still going on.
It's been decades, but Order is still dead. Chaos reigns.
Alright, where am I supposed to be?
You were supposed to be... the hell are you? B1/B2.
Okay. I have to actually look at the map now. Yeah, okay, just back this way. Am I should be going the right way.
I believe you are. Eventually.
Fucking circles.
This might be the dude.
All these squares make a circle.
All these squares do make a circle. A gallon of LSD.
For a fire opal, are you?
There he
I'm
is.
surprised you have not found one sooner. It is the most common gemstone in Sado.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, thanks, jackass.
Around these parts, anyway.
Just give me the fucking stone.
Now we go all the way back to Greentown.
Yeah, find that bitch again. Wait.
I just, like, stick to the rim.
I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun?
I'm having a great time.
I'm having so much fun.
I am having orderly fun, structured fun, within the designated hour.
You think your mama jokes are legal here? Or are they too fun?
Only if they're true.
Okay. Well, in that case...
If someone's mother has in fact been arrested for prostitution, then you can say anything you like.
Yeah, mama's so fat she disables throwing by default. Yeah, mama's so fat Kung Lao was all like, not even for the Shaolin.
You have found a fire opal.
I sure fucking
My
have.
youngest son will wear it proudly.
I bet he will.
Need one item more. Please find me a winter stone. It is located in Blue Town.
Winterstone, is that what you call them?
You want to go to Blue Town now, baby?
I've got some free dental work for this woman when we're done here. You know what? Let's talk to him instead of just punching him. Let's see what he's up to. Oh, I don't think I can punch him. Or, I don't think I can talk to him, I mean.
You can certainly punch him.
I can talk to this guy.
Many ages ago, a leader from Sado tried to enforce law and order in the realm of chaos. All that is left of his legacy there is a decaying prison.
Yeah, that was probably a giant waste of time.
Let there be a warning.
I'm going to put the entire realm in jail.
You know, it must be another realm, because you hit him in some realm, and he says something.
It's Chaos Realm. I
Is
told
it just
you before
Chaos Realm?
that he's definitely the ow my balls scene happens in Chaos Realm.
But we haven't actually gotten to that point
Yeah,
yet,
we were
then.
locked off from a section of Chaos Realm until the end game,
bugger.
apparently. Okay, I am in Blue Town. Where do I want to be?
Talk to that blue asshole. Probably him.
Yeah, it's got to be one of these jerks.
If you ask me, the realm of chaos is behind the rioting. A man called Havoc is constantly stirring up trouble.
Yeah, I bet he is.
He is supposed to be here in B3 somewhere.
So not A4.
I have some advice.
And not a woman.
If a Satan guardsman gives you an order, obey it.
Would have been happy to know that 20 years ago.
Well, here's the thing, is he never told me about the curfew. It's that whole ignorance of the law is no excuse bullshit. That's how they get you. They just make stuff up when you're not listening, and then they can arrest you for whatever the fuck they want.
I do remember some stuff about that sealed-off section of Chaos Realm. Like, that's where you actually train with Noob Smoke.
A winter stone? I have one in my pocket. You may have it.
How did the lady know? Or am I just supposed to talk to everybody until I find a stone?
You know, I think she just doesn't want to leave her house.
Yeah.
It seems that some of these stones are common as fuck, so I don't know why she can't get them herself.
And that's why, as soon as I hand this over and get paid, I'm going to help her with her wisdom teeth. Look, I spent a long time in the Nether Realm, alright?
You were a lost cause before you ever got there, and we know it.
A winter stone. Sadly, I will not be using it to make jewelry for my youngest daughter. She's joined the resistance movement, and I have disowned her. You may keep the winter stone for yourself.
And that happened this afternoon, while I was looking for the stone.
That's crazy.
At least you got paid.
She has joined the resistance movement, and I have disowned her. You may keep the winter stone for yourself.
So is that still in my? No, it's not even in my inventory anymore.
It transitioned into 600 sapphire coins. That's the winter stone.
Oh, so she didn't even pay me. She just okay.
Go away.
That's it. You're not gonna scream for the police. You're just gonna tell me to go away. Oh wow.
Go away.
3 punches and she's not on the ground.
Give Blazer one for her money.
Go away.
Is.
Go away.
This is the toughest woman in the realms.
Go away.
And you're wasting your talent making jewelry for your fucking kids?
Leave her alone. She's on a quest. Alright, you want to go to D6/D7.
Okay. I think I was already in that area. Okay, D7.
You are looking for a bald man in a blue-yellow robe.
Okay.
Keep in mind, it might be curfew.
It is after 5. Which is definitely what time it was when I was arrested. Look at all these people out after
Look at all these... I was about to fucking say the same thing.
I don't see anybody arresting Jade.
D6/D7.
A blue robe.
This...
Well, this is Greentown, so...
It says blue. It says blue and yellow. The guide might be wrong. It's been wrong before.
All right. Well, I'll talk to these guys, just in case.
The resistance has caused many disruptions as of late. I fear the riots are far from over.
Okay.
Keep your voice down. Life may be peaceful here, but there is very little tolerance.
Right. I've heard that before. Okay. So
we're looking for a dude. A bald dude.
F. So D would be back this way. There's a guy. This is. I bet this is him.
That's him.
The military academy? I believe it is to the north.
Oh, I'll just tell Stryker north.
There you go. That's all he needs.
He doesn't need exact directions, just a vague, you know.
Of course.
You know, for such an orderly realm, I'm surprised he didn't give you a fucking address.
Yeah, right?
seeds of chaos are sown strong here.
The academy's north of here? Thanks. Here's a few bucks for your time.
A few bucks definitely translates into red gems.
Head on to A4.
Okay.
Someone just yelled.
Someone's dying back
That was
there.
not very orderly at all.
Arrested for noise pollution.
Maybe it's possible that they were in fact being oppressed. God, and not a single one of these poor bastards is drunk.
A4, okay.
No, they only got root beer
You
here.
wanna go in a house.
Go in a house.
Ah, that realm of nothing but slide whistles and root beer.
Disgusting.
Hey.
Yeah.
The good shit.
Nice. And in this game, it actually has a stage fatality.
It does.
I'm sorry. They call them death traps because you can do them in the middle of the round.
Head to the east to B5.
B5. Oh, this is B5. What am I looking for?
There's an old man hunched over.
Oh, I see him.
I see him.
Couldn't they just build a flat plate with no gaps in it?
No, stupid.
No! That'd be boring.
Oh, what a mess.
Oh, God forbid anything in Sado be orderly and boring.
All these boxes.
Oh, pick up all the boxes, huh?
Pick up all the boxes.
Box.
Oh, wow, this is like an actual video game minigame.
Imagine that.
Is that all the boxes? Are there any more boxes?
Excellent job, Shujinko. The boxes have been put away.
I never told you my
Here are the coins
name.
I promised you.
This man.
How do you know my name?
I will tell Hotaru about you, criminal.
I was
He
about
already
to say
knows.
he was a plant for Hotaru. He wanted to see how chaotic you really were. He never trusted you.
Look, I'm already. Stay down. What are we doing now?
We are done.
Okay.
You know, what were the boxes doing on the floor in the first place?
Only the whole thing's entrapment.
They were
Arrest them.
They were scattered so disorderly.
None of that shit ever happens in this realm.
It was definitely a setup. Okay. Here we go.
Shujinko, I am disappointed with you.
Hotaru.
I thought I had trained you to appreciate order, to obey the law. Now I find that you have killed 2 officers and have broken into a courtroom.
I did not kill those men. An assassin named Dairu.
Now you are consorting with known felons to free yourself. Had you
Yeah, that's definitely what I said.
Trial, you would have no doubt been found innocent. In fact, I had come here to testify in your defense.
Aww.
Now you will be facing a sentence of death.
He was your friend after all.
Yeah, sure, I believe
I have
it.
no other choice but to resist arrest.
Those old instincts are coming through.
Friendship with Hotaru ended. Darius is my friend now.
Ah! It should have been Darius, man.
Yeah, it should have.
Yes.
Oh, really? I've got one of those. Fuck off
You
with
know
the
what?
magic pixels.
Except for all the whiff throws, that was a pretty good looking fight.
Yeah, it was alright. You know what bothers me?
Fucking hit him!
People who don't have sweeps bothers me. There it is. Ah, alright, okay.
Another day of chaos eating shit.
Need to check. Back down, okay.
Round 3. Fight!
Yeah, I whiffed that too. Oh, come on.
You were fucking, flip kick. Either of them.
Yeah, I can't get the forward one to go off. Let's see. Yeah, hang on.
See, now the music changes something worse. Look what you've done.
Forward, down,
this
X,
isn't that bad. I like this
and
one.
down, back, circle. Okay.
Well, the last one was the best one in the game.
I disagree. I give that to Lower Minds.
No, it's the same song. It just starts up weird.
It's not the same song, Razor.
Yeah, this is the prison theme.
Yeah, you might be right.
Round 2. Fight!
Got him.
Well done. Well done. Wonder if this thong is itchy.
So I guess the Saiyans have always just had their Kamidogu, like it was never missing.
No, it's just right there. Where it
That
should
makes-
be. Where it's always been.
I guess that makes sense. Kinda?
I'm fine with it.
I don't know, maybe it should be like hidden deep within their fucking...
Well, if any realm was gonna find their Kamidogu, I would expect it to be these guys. But Edenia
Right,
has their
but, like-
Kamidogu too.
Right, but like I'm saying maybe they should like hold it in, like in like a fucking chamber somewhere, like
Well, this-
deep
this-
in the fucking...
I would
Not
Hey,
presume...
look, he's growing a brain.
Your God. In any event, do not presume to judge my methods. You yourself have done many dishonorable things during your lifelong journey.
And not even
I
just the ones
suggest-
I told you to.
Yeah! I suggested you do about half of them.
I may have done questionable things during my service to the Elder Gods, but I have also grown much since my quest began.
Oh, really?
I cannot believe the Elder Gods would not take exception to such brutal tactics.
Is that so?
The Elder Gods do not directly interfere with the realms, nor do they judge the events that occur therein. Their duty is merely to assure that the realms exist.
I mean, except for the part where good people go to heaven and bad people go to hell. That seems like judging to me.
Little bit.
Take the Kamidogu to the Nexus and continue your search.
Yes, Damashi. I will do as you ask.
So,
But I cannot help but feel disenchanted with the quest.
which won't stop me from continuing to do it. So what I was going to say is I think that courthouse, like, would be the most important building in this civilization, so it makes sense that the Kamidogu was kept there.
Most likely.
I guess.
That's such a shame. He's starting to question. He's starting to understand things aren't on the up and up.
He's getting there a little too slow.
Yeah. I wonder how many more actual years of this shit he has to go through.
I mean, he did just spend 20 years in jail for nothing.
Puts the Kamidogu on the altar, or else it gets the hose again.
Alright. So Edenia is teal. So
and that's it.
They didn't
that's
use
the last
orange.
One.
Every color of the rainbow but orange.
I mean, teal works for Edenia.
Yeah, it's like a calm, peaceful water blue, you know?
I mean, obviously purple is objectively the best one for Outworld.
Mm-hmm.
Orange would have also worked.
Yeah, you could have done orange for Chaos Realm, you could have done orange for Nether Realm, but red and yellow, that's fine too. So the portal into and out of Edenia is a giant teardrop. I wonder what that symbolizes.
Suffering. As everyone in this realm does. Constantly.
Yeah, they've had it rough.
Shujinko, you have but one Kamidogu left to find before your task is complete.
And your life is nearly over.
The realm of Edenia. But beware, I sense there is another force at work. Someone else may be after the Kamidogu.
Someone else?
I'm sorry,
For what
who?
purpose? You have never fully revealed to me
Some
the
kind of
true
monster?
significance of the Kamidogu.
No, we already killed that guy.
Oh yeah.
Explanation.
If it will serve to emphasize
The fucking sigh.
Yeah.
what I can. The Kamidogu made possible the creation of reality.
So this is actually where we finally find out about the One Being and the origin of the Big Bang and all that.
What we know as the realms.
I do not understand. What is this one being?
Before the creation of the realms, there were only the Elder Gods and the One Being. The One Being.
Yeah, he's called the One Being because he was the first and only thing that existed at one point in time. So there was definitely a One Being before there were any fucking Titans, Dom!
Only the One Being and the Elder Gods. Only is the key word.
Yeah.
As you know, you were called by the Elder Gods to retrieve the Kamidogu and deliver.
I just squint and call them really old Elder Gods.
Yeah, the eldest gods. That would have made more sense if Chronica was from like a splinter group of Elder Gods that didn't agree with the rest or something. That would have been fine.
That's the way I've always rationalized it.
He must not be allowed to find the Kamidogu.
Yes, he must not.
The Kamidogu are quite powerful. Dangerous weapons in the wrong hands.
It's interesting because when I hold them, I don't get any special powers. In fact, they've done fucking nothing.
70 years of this shit.
There's a line in the you know, the backmask speech when you talk to Chaos Realmers and Nether Realmers. They're saying something backwards, and those are all Easter eggs.
Yep.
One of those says that normally the Kamidogu can only be used by one person at a time. Like, if you have the Sato Kamidogu, it will give you a power, but if you have Sato and Outworld, then you can only use one of the two. You can't use both powers. But nowhere in this game does it explain what those powers would be. And when Onaga is, you know, invincible, when Raiden, Shang Tsung, and Quan Chi are shooting at him in the intro, they say it's because he has all of the Kamidogus. Which means he's using all of their powers at the same time, but he hasn't merged them into one piece yet. Is that Ashra walking into a house?
Yes.
Check it out.
How did you get a house? Oh, she's not here, just money. I'll have to wait.
Ha! Oof.
Alright, well it is midnight. I'll have to wait till morning.
I remember noticing that, like, even the actual normal recognizable quest NPCs that are MK characters, there she goes.
Yeah, yeah.
They all have somewhere to go at the end of the day. They all like walk into houses,
Yeah,
but you can't find them there.
How did you get out of Netherrealm, and how do you have a house?
I have done it. I have freed myself from the Netherrealm. But the sword that made my ascension possible did not emerge with me. I fear it remains in the Netherrealm. I shall never return to that place. But if you could retrieve my sword for me, I would be most grateful.
So the interesting thing about this is that her arcade ending says this happens. Like, it only happens if she kills Noob Saibot, which she doesn't canonically do.
Yeah, you just substitute a bunch of random-ass demons.
Yeah, just assume she
and
killed
go on
enough.
with the story.
She killed enough smaller demons to do it, but like, if she gets sucked out of the Netherrealm because she purified herself enough, then she will lose her grip on the sword and it will stay in the Netherrealm. But then in Armageddon, they say, nah, she still has her sword, and also it didn't spit her out into Edenia, it spit her into Vaeternus because the sword really wants her to slay vampires.
I have a question.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with what you just said.
Go ahead.
So the portal is the big fucking teardrop shape in the middle of town.
Yes, it is the center of town. Here, I'll show you on the map.
So, why the fuck... Okay, so... Normal Edenian citizens.
Yes.
Can they just walk through there and end up at the Nexus? What's up with that?
Yes.
I mean, why not?
I guess.
The one in Earthrealm was just tucked between a couple of canyon walls.
So here's the thing, is that, like, traditionally, Shujinko has to open those portals. So, like, there was no teardrop here until, like, 5 minutes ago. It was just a bunch of stone hooks.
I mean, it was one of the sold village of the Netherrealm, the only city. And that's the last place you typically want people running away from. Just assume that Shujinko opens and closes them as he sees fit.
So let's do some side quests.
Yes, you want to go back to E5, F5 and search for the trees. Smoke Man, you'll be very happy with this one.
Oh, I know who we're looking for.
Wait, who?
He's around here somewhere. Give me a minute.
Shad, who?
Someone you'll be very happy with.
No, who the fuck is Smoke Man?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Darriusman. Darriusman.
We should change it to Suhao Man, because...
You are the one known as Shujinko. Greetings. I am Suhao. I am an assassin and have been searching for someone in need of my talents. Find me employment, and I will pay you a finder's fee.
Of cookies!
So the Red Dragons are from
Suhao wants cookies!
I do not like his voice.
So like...
Suhao Cookie Monster!
Suhao and Movado are from Earthrealm, right?
Yeah.
Theoretically.
Yeah, like he's explicitly Mongolian Chinese. Like he's wearing a Chinese military uniform, his skin is the most racist shade of yellow you've ever fucking seen. He's
it's so bad.
Pretty...
Thank you for saying it.
Pretty obvious.
I love how you can see right through the hole.
But yeah, he was definitely hanging out in Edenia as a freelancer, looking for work before he got hired by the Red Dragon Gang.
You think that that's bad? We have miles to go in this place.
Okay, so I know that Movado is somewhere in the castle. I don't know if I can roam around the castle free just yet. I guess I can. But yeah, he's like back here at the waterfalls.
Yeah, he's in D2. He's up on a balcony.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Yes, there he is. Movado, historically known for hanging out at Sindel's palace.
It's a nice place to be. Look at him, he's just appreciating the view.
You know of an assassin for hire? I have been searching for such a man to use in infiltrating the special forces in Earthrealm. I am Movado. Tell this Suhao to meet me near the waterfall behind the palace.
Yeah, this is definitely how it happened.
Yeah,
in
absolutely.
Edenia, way after MK1 is definitely when Movado recruited Suhao. That's absolutely canon.
That stuff doesn't actually bother you, right? Does it? Because first, I'm just like, these are just cute little nods and references.
No,
to,
it doesn't. It doesn't really bother me. I just want to make sure that the listener, because the thing about Su Hao is that
I think that all you really need to understand and know
people don't realize
take this shit seriously.
No, it's not that's the problem. My problem is that people don't realize Su Hao is actually like a retconned into the past character like Bo Raicho is. His backstory is that he's been working with the Special Forces since before MK1. And that in the 9 reboot, they wanted the Black Dragons to be less, on the back foot and have more power. So they stole his entire backstory, and they said that Kano was the mole and was leading them away from the Black Dragons, which is the opposite of what was happening. And as someone who absolutely hates the Black Dragons, and who really enjoys the fact that they were less and less important in each game when Tobias was around, that there was an actual story progression of Sonya gradually getting rid of them, the fact that they did that in 9 pisses me way the fuck off. Like, I would much rather have Su Hao, as shitty a character as he is, be around than I would have the Black Dragons be around.
So, when I asked if the fact that these little nonsense quests actually bother you in terms of plot and canonicity, you still turned it into, I hate what MK9 has done in less than 15 seconds.
Yes! Yes, I did.
What the shit, man? The guy.
I will be mad to the grave. I've said this before. There is no forgiveness in my heart. There never has been, and there never will be. I will.
Mortal Kombat 9.
I will die bitter, and every opportunity I have to point out that the old timeline was better than every other timeline, I will take it.
Okay. Anyway. Let's just keep going.
We found Su Hao a job. Where to now?
Fighting challenge.
Look at how nice place Edenia is. Look at how beautiful. There's like a there's like a public bath. Where am I going? E8?
E8.
E8. Oh, this guy looks happy. What's his deal?
I'm so punchable today.
Our greatest ally. If not for the warrior Liu Kang, we would never have freed Edenia from Outworld.
That's true. You're welcome.
Punchable me, punchable me.
Nah, he's I want to ruin his day. Not yet.
I guess you're nicer than I am, man, because whenever I went through this thing, I made it my mission to punch anyone who walked like that in general principle. Motherfuckers are too happy.
I should walk like that in real life.
I will pay money for footage. This is a begging, pleading request.
Oh no!
Please film yourself walking like that.
You'll never catch me alive.
Yeah, see, yeah. To anyone listening, please film yourselves walking like that and send it to the Netherkast. Please.
Why are there like Outworld soldiers here?
Oh, we'll get to that. That's main plot. There's an explanation. It's not a good explanation, but there will be one. Okay, I'm gonna have to E8. So way down in the south. Okay, I see what I'm doing.
The fucking south.
Yeah. Talk to that Edenian soldier back there.
All right.
We have need of your help, stranger. We are members of the Edenian resistance against Shao Kahn. We need to send a message
Isn't Shao
to
Kahn
other
dead?
members of our group in order to organize a military.
Be quiet.
If you take the
It's
message
just
to them,
Deadly Alliance was happening when I was arrested, and that was 20 years ago.
Stop! None of this. It's never made sense. None of it. Oh, goodness gracious me. This guy just in the middle of nowhere, just staring at the back of a tree next to the palace.
It was a long pause for 250 coins.
If you need to hide from the enemy, the Edenian freedom fighters will give you refuge.
Good to know.
Is there a dead,
Yes, there was a dead soldier
guy back
there. Oh, it's Hotaru again.
Oh god.
It's the same one? He was walking and now he's standing still, and I got confused by it.
You got places to be? Anyone, almost anyone you find in this conquest mode standing like that, with their arms folded and their head lolling back and forth, they're gonna fight you. That's international I will fuck up a bitch pose.
You know what? He's
still
jolly.
going.
Are you insane? I am not the enemy. Shao Kahn is.
Shao Kahn is dead, son. Despite what the guy behind you may lead you to believe.
I am not.
There we go. All I ask is that they fall
you
down when I
scared
hit them.
that guy.
That's
what
all
you're
I
telling
need.
me is what you're telling me is Shao Kahn walks like that.
Just when I hit you, fall down. That's all it takes. I will stop hitting if you go down on the first punch. Just learn the lesson.
I now want to see jaunty Shao Kahn walk.
Oh, yeah, it's Sub-Zero.
He'll fight you.
Yeah. Questions my loyalty. Well, I did run away from them 40 years ago, so.
And he's justified.
He's right
completely.
to question. I am not loyal to them. I gave away their Kamidogu.
You betrayed
All
your
right.
clan.
First house on the left in E8.
This is C, D, yep, okay.
You know, Sub-Zero betrayed his clan.
Everyone betrays their
Yeah,
clan.
but then he
It's
went
sauce.
back. It's a whole thing. Look, do you want to be a robot? Sir, I've not seen my eldest son in a week. I fear that he's been slain by Shao Kahn's invading forces. Why are Shao Kahn's forces invading? That didn't happen.
If you should find him dead,
I mean, it happened 10,000 years ago, but...
I would like it as a keepsake.
You know what I think happened?
What's that?
I feel like they had planned on putting Edenia earlier on in the plot line.
Think so?
Realized, wait, it's merged with Outworld at some point. Then went, wait, we've done too much programming. Fuck it, it's the last place we go to.
I mean, that's
Probably,
fine.
yeah.
My problem is that, so the story in Deadly Alliance...
Wait, hang on, go back. Talk to her again. Will you teach her a lesson in chaos?
Well, if you put it like that, then I have to.
The game is fucking telling you Shujinko is chaos aligned.
I am much more
by
chaotic
default.
than Cabal's Black Dragons who work for Havoc. 50... Oh, God. This may have been a mistake.
Fuck her up!
I don't think I can do it. Oh. Drop that combo.
Oh, God.
Oh, you're so close.
You could have just fucking done the same special move.
If you would actually... If you'd finished that combo, you would have done it, I think.
Okay.
Round one. Fight.
I dropped the combo, alright? It happens. It happens a lot. God damn it, that's not...
That was a pretty sick throw.
Oh! Look at that.
That was actually
Chaos
really cool
wins.
really cool fucking throw from Kira. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's the wrestling bulldog.
It's all those special moves that suck.
I do like the throws from Armageddon where they started putting the special moves into them a little better, though.
Yeah.
Although I think Kira may have kept the bulldog. Alright,
where are we going now?
Yeah, where are
okay,
we
so...
now?
Go to G1.
G1.
Find a dead guy under a tree.
Oh, I know where that is. That's the... We were already way up there. It would be handy if these quests were in like a order, so I could do the closest one next and that kind of thing.
Listen, after the realm that we were just in, I want nothing remotely like order. Nothing. We've seen what order brings.
Fair enough.
What the fuck was that I just heard?
Some kind of animal. Don't worry about it.
It looked like a
Possibly a bird or something.
It sounded like a cartoon noise.
It was definitely some kind of bird that still exists in Edenia, but does not exist on Earthrealm because it didn't make it on a Noah's Ark or some shit.
Oh well. Oh well.
You know, something that's gone extinct like the dodo or the unicorn or the...
If Edenia had dodos, that'd be fucking rad.
I want to know more about Edenian creation myths. That sounds like baby coyotes, maybe?
Ah, yes, okay, for the... I see, we were doing the quest we were already on.
Yes.
I forget which quest that was.
The guy in the house wanted me to either find his son or get the necklace from his son if his son was dead.
Oh, right.
I see I'm not the only one drinking.
I wish.
Just think of chicken nuggets, get you through.
I don't even remember the last time I had a chicken nugget.
Well, when's the last time you had a drink? Because we're not in Sado anymore and it's legal again.
You know, that's a thought. You hear about how Outworld has its rice wine? We got boozes of all kinds in Earthrealm. What do they serve in Edenia?
It's probably
fucking shitty wine or something.
No, it's probably like a lot of wine and champagne, like really nice. They probably have like vineyards all over the place. And...
I thank you for
probably none that are like 40%.
Wine is considered like the classy booze, which
that's why it sucks. It's just soda.
Fuck you!
It's basically soda.
Look, you can buy it in a cardboard box.
I don't. Hey, do you guys like beer? I guess all beer is Colt 45. Herk-a-durk-a-dur. I'm gonna walk like a John Konquest member. Fucking Philistines.
All right. Find me another quest and then get mad.
D7.
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 Okay, so
this is one of the greatest things in the fucking game, and you don't deserve it.
If it's not hard liquor, I don't know why you're bothering.
I do personally believe that whiskey is the classiest booze.
I mean, tequila's hard liquor, and that shit'll get you
fucked. Oh, who do we have here?
We have some of the best shit in the game.
Stop, infidel. I am Rain, faithful servant of Shao Kahn.
Was he wearing...
I am searching for a...
Yeah, he was wearing this outfit when we got him Goro's dagger. Because at this point in the timeline, he doesn't have any other outfits. Armageddon hasn't happened yet.
I will await your return.
Can I just say how...
I want to just point out how much of an asshole he is to you.
Yeah. What a dick. He's like insulting me as he's giving me a job.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do want to... Speaking of this being his only costume, I just want to say how much it weirds me out when they put Rain in the MK1 or MK2 outfit.
I have a figure for which I paid $90, and it was never canon.
Yeah, that's... I would not have bought that figure. I mean, it's a great outfit on Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Reptile.
It's just like the MK2 outfit's like an all-time classic. I can't argue with it on anyone, even if they never wore it. But the fact that Storm Collectibles have still not done Ermac and Rain in UMK3 style pisses me the fucking shit off.
I mean, honestly...
here we are.
Honestly, like... I just want to say that I don't like the sculpt for the UMK3 figures.
Oh no, it's actually...
I wouldn't get Rain and Ermac either way.
It's wrong in terms of the placement of like the squares and shit. It's off.
Hiding place, does he? I am Jade, leader of Edenia's freedom fighters.
I've met you before. You tried to stop me from getting a Kamidogu. You said you were doing it for someone who was dead at the time.
Tell him about this cave. We will ambush him when he arrives.
Okay.
I like the implication here. Because you went right here without my even needing
to
I
remember
give you
this
coordinates. One. Yeah, exactly. This is some of the good stuff.
I honestly think this is canonically what Rain was doing between Trilogy and Armageddon.
I believe every single moment of this was canon. Because it cements my mental image of Rain as a dipshit, arrogant chuckle fuck. You have to understand, after Annihilation... there was this.
You have found a cave to the east?
I sure have.
Excellent. I will go
and there's absolutely no one else there.
For your assistance.
It's all for you, buddy. Oh, as payment
He
for...
doesn't even fucking pay you.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
This is the origin of douchebag, dipshit, idiot Rain. Bless his little heart.
Well, it's a good thing I'm backstabbing him, because I would have been pretty salty about not getting paid. Is there a specific time I have? Oh, it's already done. That answers that question.
There it is. There it is.
He is not very stealthy. As he entered and defeated him before he knew what had happened. Edenia will remember your assistance. Take these coins with our thanks.
I don't like the delivery on that line.
Nah, she's a midway
just-
employee, all right? She's not a professional voice actress.
Can you just go back and zoom in on the body, please?
Yeah, let's just
I just want to hammer home the fact that no matter how hard you try to tell me, no matter what he is, he's a valorous member of the Edenian freedom fighting resistance. He's a military general. He's a wizarding master at Hogwarts. This is what Rain is truly all
his
about.
11 bio said he was a fucking genius strategist.
I will never buy that. This is Rain. This will always be Rain. Falling into a fire. Lying dipshit dead on the ground. Unconscious. Stupid. Arrogant. Cheers to him.
I mean, I like Rain. I don't want anyone to get the impression that we're insulting Rain or that we don't enjoy Rain.
No, the thing is, I like him because he's an arrogant dipshit idiot.
Yeah, the thing is, he's...
I like him because he's a dipshit. I don't like him because he's an idiot.
Well, the thing is that, like, starting from Armageddon, they started giving him these outfits that look sort of Aladdin-esque. There was definitely a very, like, Arabian Prince of Thieves aesthetic, which makes sense with all the quests of, like, yo, find me a place to hide out because the fuzz are after me. Steal this dagger for me. All that kind of stuff. Like, he is... After he left Shao Kahn's army at the end of Trilogy, he became a fucking bandit. There's nothing more grandiose than that. He's just a fucking thief.
Bingo. Oh, bless him.
So
what else do we have?
I think this is where Liu Kang's treasure chest pops up. And there's like one day a month you can get it.
Yep. But I believe it's only post-Conquest.
Oh, it's endgame content. Alright. Alright.
Yep.
They really, you know, super unlockables, man. Super unlockables.
Super unlockables. Let's see. Time to head to the green light.
Okay. Alright, let's go talk to Katana.
Just saying, I love Rain, but I love to see him fail.
No, I don't necessarily like you put more emphasis on him being dumb than I would. I just want he's a fucking he's Bruce Campbell in Xena. Is the character I would compare him to.
People are always complaining about like Reptile and Baraka are jobbing constantly and they don't get anywhere. Bitch, you got candidate number 3 right there waiting. And I'd love to see it.
Alright, so let's find out why the realm is full of Shao Kahn soldiers.
You emerged from the portal to the gods. How can this be?
I am Shujinko, champion of the Elder Gods. I am searching the realms for artifacts that will aid in the fight against
Master of humility.
I am
Puts his
Princess
fist in the air.
Katana. If you are the champion of the Elder Gods, perhaps you can aid us in our struggle. There was a time long ago when the Emperor Shao Kahn merged Edenia with Outworld. For millennia, he ruled the combined realms until my Earthrealm allies and I won Edenia's independence. Now Shao Kahn has again
Canon
invaded
so
this
far.
realm.
Now it's not
A
canon.
powerful device lies hidden somewhere within our borders and may have sent his forces
Okay,
here to find
so
it.
in Deadly Alliance, they specifically said that the reason Katana was at war with Shao Kahn was because when she learned he was still alive after the end of MK3,
I cannot free her
he was
myself
like in
because I
hiding,
must
like
return
trying
to
to regain
Outworld to lead our
the
forces
he was
there
like
and
deeply
direct assault
wounded and
against the
lost a
Emperor.
lot of power when
Free
he was
the
beaten
queen
at the end of
so that
3.
she may lead the
So he was
resistance
like
in Edenia.
convalescing in his fortress and people thought he was dead during 4.
Guarded by the traitor, Tanya.
So when they learned he was still alive, Kitana got the Edenian army together, and she got the Shokans, who she had made peace with during 4. And those two combined armies went to go attack Shao Kahn's fortress and kill him before he could attack anybody else. It was a preemptive strike. So the idea that before she's leading her attack from Deadly Alliance, which by the way should have already happened before I was thrown in jail by Hotaru...
Gonna go right into that portal.
Yep. She's actually made it all the way here. I mean, she still dropped a smoke bomb instead of actually walking into the portal, but more animation than most of them get. But yeah, so Kitana should have been, like, attacking Shao Kahn's fortress, like, way before I was thrown in jail. Because when I was in Outworld, the Deadly Alliance was in charge, right? So they'd already killed Shao Kahn. So this whole premise of, oh, Kahn is invading Edenia, trying to find the Kamidogu, isn't fucking canon. And it's about to get worse. It gets even worse, because up here, Tanya is the one that's holding the fortress for him. Tanya has never worked for Shao Kahn. Her backstory is that even when Kitana, Melina, and Jade were, like, Kahn's ninjas, Tanya was, like, a little girl living with the Edenian resistance. Like, she was introduced as a young person in 4 because it was the first time she'd ever done anything. She's an Edenia loyalist. She never would work for Shao Kahn. So do I want to go up there, or are there any side quests first?
Nope. Heading to the light.
Okay.
I'd say next time that you go on a lore rant, do it after they stop talking.
Yeah.
Nah, people can read the subtitles.
Tanya, would you happen to know her whereabouts?
I am Tanya. Do you have
Awkward.
business with the Emperor Shao Kahn?
Not exactly. I come to ask that you release Queen Sindel.
Now, the thing is that Tanya does attack this palace for Onaga during the main story.
I have been instructed by Shao Kahn himself to guard her with my life. You will have to get past me if you wish to free her.
But I guess they couldn't do that because Onaga hasn't revealed himself yet until, like,
you know,
the last thing.
Just for the record, I believe that Tanya is loyal to one thing. Can you guess what that thing is?
Tanya.
But she let fucking Quan Chi and Shinnok into Edenia. I have no doubt.
I'm actually playing as myself.
You are.
Shujinko doesn't have any special moves yet. This is bad.
Yeah, you gotta unlock that shit. But yeah, I believe that Tanya can and would work for anyone to better herself.
I think she'd draw the line at Khan. I think that's the one person she would never work for.
I really don't. She let Quan and Shinnok into Edenia.
Yeah, but she did that because they promised they'd give it to her when they were done with it.
Yeah,
and she doesn't know Quan and Shinnok. She doesn't know they're lying to her.
Do you think, honestly, that she wanted Edenia for its own good? No.
I believe...
She wants it for herself.
I actually believe Tanya is a little more multi-layered than that, and that she's just always hated Kitana because Kitana used to kill people for Khan. So she'd be a giant hypocrite if she worked for Khan.
Yeah, that's what she is. A giant hypocrite. I think you give these characters far too much credit because you tend to write half their backstories in your head, my friend. I love you and I respect you, but there is not that much to this person.
Look, the thing is...
Nobody who cares for Edenia lets the fucking Emperor of Hell and its chief necromancer into it. Tanya is, mark my words, out for #1 at all costs. I cannot and will not ever subscribe to anyone who said that she gives a shit about anything other than herself.
Look,
I just can't.
The thing is that MK4 never gave a reason why she betrayed Edenia to Shao Kahn. But it did say that her greatest enemy is Kitana, and that, like, everything she does is because she hates Kitana. So, Her being self-serving and a survivalist was introduced as a motivation in this game, and it was because she'd been kicked out of Edenia. Her original MK4 motivation is just that she really hates Katana, so you have to ask, why does she hate Katana so much?
Let's see, where is it? I had been called an enforcer of the Deadly Alliance. I preferred the term ambassador. Where the hell is it?
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Like, I've been kicked out of Edenia, so now I have to do whatever it takes to survive and work for whoever.
I have lived for thousands of years because I make the right decisions. I pledged my service to the Dragon King.
Yeah, and she had been working for the Deadly Alliance before that because she had nowhere else to go, but it doesn't say what she was doing while Shao Kahn was Emperor. I don't believe... I just personally think that MK4 gives her the only motivation of, I hate Katana. Why would an Edenian hate Katana? The only reason is that, honestly, more people should be asking why they were so quick to follow Katana when Katana changed allegiances, because she spent 10,000 years killing people for Shao Kahn.
That's... I don't know. That's a level of making up your own reasons for it I can't quite subscribe to.
Oh.
It's
these fucking style branch combos, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, it's...
Oh, I remember this
I'm not gonna learn that.
Do it, coward.
No. Fucking
Coward.
make me. There we go. That's all I need. Damn it. I learn one combo and she gets harder.
Or were all Shujinko's special moves late game content?
Yes, you can't find his special moves until the end game.
So fucking dumb.
See this fucking input reading bullshit.
Welcome to Mortal Kombat.
You know, you can't break her the drill kick. How did you interrupt my combo? Her ass is clipping through her skirt.
I feel like this music is extremely ill-fitting for this quaint little forest.
I thought we were in a building.
See, block and then sidestep and interrupt should not be possible. When she sidesteps, I should hit her. The hitboxes are fucking busted.
I like how that overhead-looking attack at the end of the string does not hit when she's crouching.
Yeah.
Round one.
Yeah, no, that's a high for no good reason.
I do recall having problems with this fight, yes.
What the fuck?
Round two.
See if I have any better comment. Okay, square, circle, circle, X.
Fight!
Really?
Oh, fuck that.
Okay, alright, okay. I've got an idea.
Yellow galoshes
I'm gonna
stomping
try
all
and lead
over
her
your
to
face.
the wall so she can't sidestep as much.
Fight!
You know, it's entirely possible that this entire fight is why I dislike her so much as a person. Her and Kenshi would have lovely children.
Round 2. Fight!
Come on, where are my breakers? Did I use them all already?
Yes.
She's gonna get it. Yep, here it comes.
Oh, some interesting reverse cannon drill physics.
Yeah, that was great.
She's heard you talking smack about her in the new game.
Look, at least I was generous enough to blame her face on the camera angle.
Hey.
Round 2.
Oh, this is...
I think you could do another one of those pop-ups.
Nah.
Oh shit!
Wow, look at that.
There's one round. I am out of breakers though.
Yeah, you're fucked.
I believe in you.
Come on, man.
Hey, Tanya. Your mama's so fat the Cyber Initiative don't have enough parts to convert her ass.
Round 1. Fight!
Stop it. Now, come on. When the AI wants to throw, it works every time, but when I want to throw, they're magically ducking.
For real, this is the most hostile I've ever seen the AI in the first round ever.
Yeah.
In this entire
It'll
thing.
usually give me the first round and then kick my
Shang
ass.
wasn't this bad.
No, Shang was downright easy.
Compared to this.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, fuck.
Excellent.
You know,
fuck all that shit.
Even though she was kicking my ass, I still enjoyed those moves better than a 3-section staff with magic hands coming off it.
You know, supposedly she's got some more moves in that actual trailer, like more classic stuff. I ain't seen it, but
no, I saw it. She does have the drill, and she does have those diagonal teleports from X.
The drill I saw.
The only reason the teleport from X was cool was because you could teleport and then teleport again in midair, like Pikachu's quick attack. I didn't see her doing that.
Does she have the flip kick or the fireball?
I didn't see any of that.
See, that's what worries me, because that's Tanya to me.
Also, the range on the drill was way too short.
You
Not
are a bit
anymore,
old
Shad.
to be in Shao Kahn's military, are you not?
Are you not?
I am Shujinko.
Ah, he's too
Princess
short to be a
Leia.
stormtrooper.
I have come
Okay.
to release you at the request of your daughter, Kitana. She is currently in Outworld confronting Shao Kahn's army.
Kitana lives? You are truly
Enjoy
the
Good
bearer of
Sindel,
good
because this is the
tidings,
only
Shujinko.
game we ever get to see it.
Come, we must leave here now before anyone realizes that I have escaped. Follow
You're making me
and I
sad.
will reward you for
Just
your
let me
efforts.
enjoy it.
You should be sad. We should all be sad. I like how out that door is like woods and trees, but when you exit that door, it's a hallway.
Well,
You know what? I'm just like
trees.
I'm just like actually unpacking the fact that we saw her leave the house. That doesn't really happen. Normally, when you meet an NPC in a house, you leave them in the house. Sometimes they disappear from the house.
Yeah, she didn't drop a smoke bomb and disappear. She actually walked.
It's weird.
Okay, so do I go straight to the light, or do we have more side questing?
No, let's just go straight to the light.
Okay.
Actually, wait. Are you anywhere near E4 and E5?
Probably. I'm in D5.
Yeah, you know what? Go take a detour. E4, E5.
Okay.
Kill two birds with one stone this way.
Who am I looking for?
You are looking for a bald dude in black shirt and white pants.
Okay, hang on.
It is late.
That's true. Let's just check.
If you need to hide from the enemy, the Edenian freedom
Fighters, okay, yeah. Alright. I'll just sit outdoors in the rain.
As one does.
Okay. D5.
And the screenshot looks to be on the path leading to the portal.
Hmm.
I think this is him.
Greetings. I wish to fight against Shao Kahn's forces, but I am not a trained soldier of the Edenian Guard. It would aid me greatly if you would take this sword to Queen Sindel for her blessing. I will pay you what money I can.
So...
Do this once we train with her afterwards. Don't have to run back and forth.
I'm just curious if that does anything for the sword, or if it's purely ceremonial. Like, does Sindel have the ability to make swords
Probably
magic?
ceremonial. There might be some magic afoot here, but probably ceremonial.
Okay.
I am Queen Sindel. I am grateful that you risked your life.
Remember this
for me.
clip?
I owe you
Mhm.
my thanks.
It is an honor, Your Highness.
Please allow me to repay your gallantry. I wish to bestow upon you the combat skills of an Edenian knight. Do you accept?
So Sindel knows the combat skills of the Edenian Knights, which implies that before she married Jared, she was in the knighthood. Not a fucking wizard like in the new timeline.
Everyone's a wizard now. It's hip.
Well, I don't mean MK1, I mean like 9 and 11.
I actually don't remember her prior backstory.
Yeah, she didn't have one. This is it. This is it.
Success.
The fact that she can train you in the fighting skills of a knight, and that she uses that spear, implies that she was some kind of warrior, probably a member of the knighthood.
But did the new games actually say she was a wizard somewhere?
So
I don't remember that.
In her MK9 arcade ending, it says that if she had been the one to beat Shao Kahn, she would have used her powerful magics to separate Edenia from Outworld. And also, like, MK11 presents it as though Sindel is, like, the most powerful character on the roster, and that she can beat the Elder God Cetrion by herself, and that's why they need to resurrect her and get her on their side. But what they're forgetting is that the reason Sindel is that strong isn't Sindel. It's like they say, oh, Sindel's that tough because she killed everybody in 9. The reason she was able to kill everybody in the church scene in 9 is because Shao Kahn had given her all of Shang Tsung's powers and souls, which she would have lost when she died and became a Revenant. So, like, they're trying to present it as though she has these massive inborn powers. But the truth is, she only had those powers in 9 because of somebody else, and she only has special moves at all because she's undead. Like, all of her MK3 special moves, the flying and the screaming and maybe even the hair, maybe the hair was always her thing. But it's probably that the flying and the screaming and the fireballs from the mouth, those are all Banshee abilities, and Banshees are a kind of living dead in, like, Celtic mythology. So that's all thematically things that John Tobias gave to her because she had been resurrected from the grave.
Very good.
And that before she committed suicide, when she was married to Jared, she probably didn't have any superpowers. Except maybe the hair.
I'm not sure where I think the hair comes from. I've always wondered about it. It's also been a bit of an odd duck and all those other skills.
Well, there are some very, like, somewhat obscure... You will sometimes see in some, like, Chinese kung fu movies that there will be, like, women who are called a white witch archetype, and they have long white hair and they can use it as a whip and hit people with it. Sometimes they'll, like, braid their hair into a ponytail and have a dagger at the end, and that's why it's dangerous. But,
yeah, but it's not like crawling around or, like, grabbing people or shit like that.
Well, there is a
more
character...
using it as a weapon.
There is a character who can, like, grab people and things with her hair in, the Jackie Chan and Jet Li movie. I think it's Forbidden Kingdom.
What year was that?
It's early 2000s. It's one of the movies where Jackie Chan plays a drunken master again. But it's like an homage to the fact that he's famously played the drunken master multiple times. It's like a tribute thing.
2008.
Yeah. And
that would have served as inspiration for this.
It's an adaptation of Journey to the West, because like the Monkey King, Sun Wukong is in it. But yeah, there's like a white witch who can grab things with her hair in that.
Good job.
And I imagine that had it because that movie had a lot of references to older movies in it, just like Mortal Kombat has references to old kung fu movies.
So you think that Sindel's hair might come from Journey to the West then?
I think, well, not Journey to the West specifically. I just think there are kung fu movies that have women with long white hair that can use it as a weapon, and that's where they got the idea for Sindel, or for the idea for giving that to Sindel.
Good job.
Because Sindel in general is inspired by like Bride of Frankenstein and shit.
Well, yes. And finally, I got you to say Bride of Frankenstein and not Tim Curry and Drag. Today's a victory for me.
I know what you... I'm just saying that... A character can be inspired by multiple things. The most obvious outward one was Bride of Frankenstein. That's why she has two-toned hair.
I think there's also a little bit of Elvira going on.
There might be. Elvira never wore quite as much eyeshadow. That's why I always say drag queens.
Well, when it comes to eyeshadow, I think you're looking towards more like Susie Sue, goth fashion. When I think of Elvira, I'm thinking of lower assets. There's a certain Mistress of the Dark archetype, you know?
How am I supposed to land this low?
I think you want to...
There it is.
There you go.
What an awful swing, that second one.
Yeah, it's very
animated
finicky.
so poorly.
Very finicky. Okay. There it is.
done.
You know, usually they don't make me do this many style branch combos. There we go.
Well done. Is it time for special moves? I hope it is.
It might be. There it is. Yeah, see?
Yeah, they're a little bit janky in this game.
Yeah, they are.
But I'm just glad that they tried. There was a definite, like, commitment to getting them right after Deadly Alliance.
I should point out, we were talking about the hair as a special move, but in the 3D era, she actually can't do any of her hair moves.
They still tried.
Well done.
No, they gave her something else instead. They gave her this.
And get this. When I start getting unlocking special moves for Shujinko, he gets that one.
Yep.
That's one of...
This is the most important thing to learn.
Yeah, out of all the things you could permanently take from Sindel, you gotta have that one.
Very good.
I don't think that they even bothered to open her mouth when she does it.
I'm not sure that she does, no.
Round 1. Fight!
Oh god.
Yeah, imagine. If I could
Grab
just have
her
a moment.
ankles!
There, yep, nope, mouth is closed. Mouth is closed.
That's like
a throw.
It's a normal, isn't it?
Yep. That's a throw.
Yeah. That's her throw,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, it is. Okay, yeah.
I think it might have been a normal in 9.
So close.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
It says Sindel wins. You should have won.
I should have won, you're right.
Again with the music changing.
On several levels, you're right.
Yeah, man, the music always changed when you lost a round in one of
Well,
these.
her moveset says just mash circle, so I'm just gonna mash circle from now on.
You can add a stance switch to that.
How did she do that?
Marry up. It's so sad. Good lord.
Look, that's my ideal character. This is why I play Liu Kang in X and 11.
You are now
Just
fully
mash
mounted
4.
Indian soldier, Shujinko.
It's a whole ass combo by itself.
Legitimate tactics.
Shao Kahn seeks a powerful item, one that has been kept hidden in Edinia since before our recorded history.
Mhm.
It
I
must
wonder what
never
that
fall
could be,
into the hands
Jaggy.
of the Emperor of Outworld. Take this Kamidogu and return it to the Elder Gods. They will know.
Oh god, no! You're making a terrible mistake.
If only she knew.
Kitana and I will continue the fight to free Edinia from the tyranny of
The tyranny of Shao
His
Kahn.
men will be searching for me
That's
here, but
definitely
he has
what's
no
going
knowledge of
on.
You have a chance
This
to
is
escape.
definitely an event that is happening after the Deadly Alliance took over Li Mei's village.
Alright, fun. Wait, yeah,
Bless
talk
this
to her
sword.
again.
Bless the
Yes,
sword.
bless the sword, please. Cancel.
Yes, if it will inspire its owner in the fight against Shao Kahn, I will gladly bless the
Okay,
sword
okay,
you
just
carry.
inspiration, that's all. It's not actually magic.
Waka waka.
It is glowing, though. This door is not a door.
The real magic was the blessings we collected along the way.
I think there's a...
What does that guy want?
Hmm.
Many have thought that Edenia was Outworld, but in fact, they are separate realms that were merged together at one time.
Well, thanks for clarifying, John Vogel. I'm glad you wrote that in there.
Decisions that have not held up in recent years.
I see you have found the last of the Kamidoru.
Yes, Damashi. I was on my way to the Nexus to place it upon the altar.
Because you have recovered all the Kamidoru, I will receive a physical body, and will be free to dwell in the physical world.
What good news!
To take place soon in our world.
That is wonderful news. Congratulations, Damashi.
It's gonna be great.
Take the Edenian Kamidoru to the Nexus. I will meet you there.
We're gonna have such a good time.
Finally bring this quest to an end.
You and I, we're gonna hang out. We're gonna be the best of friends.
The giddiness in his voice. He's like a little schoolgirl. He's so happy.
Me and my buddy Damashi.
You know what? Let's do some quests first to spite him.
Yeah. This will be the end of the main story. So let's see what we can do in Edenia before that. Let's make him wait.
First off, let's give that sword back to the dude.
Yeah, where is he?
Bonk.
My sword has been blessed by Queen Sindel. I thank you, sir. Here are the coins I promised you.
Now I'm gonna run to Outworld and get killed immediately. Or I'll just keep walking down the street. It's very important. I'm in such a hurry.
Head on east to F4, young man.
Yeah, let's talk about the statue for a moment.
That statue is very, lore-heavy.
So, I do want to point out that before this game, every previous depiction of King Jared had happened only in comic books and cartoons. His face has never been seen in an official game.
This was the first time.
Also, his name has never been spoken out loud in any of the games until this one. And it was pronounced King Gerard in Defenders of the Realm, which is a pronunciation that makes sense, because it's spelled Gerrod.
J.
There are two R's in that name. Gerard is how it should be said. So let's talk to this gentleman.
The statue is of King Jared, who was killed by Shao Kahn
King Jared.
thousands of years ago.
As in, like, Jared, the human English name from the real world, like fucking Jared from Subway. The definitely not a fantasy name.
Yeah, I've been pronouncing it Gerard since 1995.
Yeah, because Jared sounds stupid. And no offense to anybody in the real world who's named Jared that might be listening to this right now, but you're from Earth. Okay? You're not from fucking fantasy world. Like, if you were an RPG character and you walked up to the table and you said, "We're playing Dungeons & Dragons today and my character is named Jared," I'd kick you out of the table. Hi, I'm Steve the Fighter.
I think we need to go and, like, find more quests from Dave of Outworld.
My level 9 wizard, Michael. These things are not okay.
Andrew of Sado.
Let's see what else he has to say.
The statue
Buck
is
of Chaos
King Jared,
Realm,
who was killed by Shao Kahn many thousands of years ago.
I want to point out that so when I was talking about depictions of Gerard in animation and comics, he was always depicted long hair, like still kind of youngish, like it was still black. He looks a lot like King Arthur, more or less. And now that we've established him in canon, we're deciding actually he was a very old bald guy with a white beard. I mean, you can't tell color from a statue, but it'll be white when we see him in the other games, like 9 and 11. And the fact that the statue has been beheaded, at least to me, implies that that's probably how he died, right? Like, Shao Kahn probably knocked his head off with the Wrath Hammer or some shit, you think?
Always thought so.
Yeah, so
I would assume that this statue is actually like this, fresh from the de-merging of Outworld and Edenia.
Yeah.
That it was decapitated as Jared was in Outworld.
Yeah. So, in the MK11 crypt, there's something weird about the crypt in that game. You know, it's the one where you run around Shang Tsung's island. Every time you encounter lore in the crypt, it's old timeline lore. Like, you walk to the Warrior Shrine, and Shang Tsung says, "This is where Liu Kang defeated me in the Mortal Kombat tournament." And that's where it's shown happening in the demo mode for MK2. Like, Liu Kang is dragon-kicking Shang at the Warrior Shrine. But in MK9, it happened in the palace, like the throne room. And in Shaolin Monks, it happened in the throne room. And, yeah, so, like, you walk down into Goro's lair in that crypt, and there's, like, this treasure room with a bunch of items, and one of the items says that Shao Kahn killed Jared by beheading him. Which is funny, because everywhere else in MK11 it says either Sindel stabbed him with a dagger, or there's that one Versus intro where Devora, for no good reason, says, "I killed Jared."
I think it's well established at this point that the people who wrote the dialogue for the crypt, and the people who wrote the game dialogue for the story, and the people who wrote the game dialogue for all the Versus round intros are just different people.
Yeah.
And there was no communication among a large corporation.
Yeah, nobody inside the company cares. Only the fans do.
You know what I care about?
What's
I care about going to C4.
C4, okay.
There's something we can all care about in C4.
Right, so I need to go west. I'm gonna have to cross the gap. Edenia has so many cliffs and chasms and bridges that it's almost as frustrating to navigate as the outer ring of Sado.
It's very inconvenient.
Yeah.
But not as bad as Sado, no. It's just giant pits for no reason.
Yeah, I get that they wanted to have a lot of places to put all these pretty waterfalls. But I'm also getting the impression that it's built like the Mushroom Kingdom. And that I have to...
But not the good Mushroom Kingdom, like all the air levels where it's just nothing but like
just
all ass stalks of nothing.
It's 75% bottomless pit.
Yeah.
Okay, so C4.
Where Katana was earlier.
Ah.
And then we want... Actually, no, stop. Stop here. Stop. Go north.
Go north.
You want to go to B3. And look through the trees for a dude.
Oh.
Yes, this is where we want to be.
We know this, gentlemen.
We do.
Halt. I am Reiko, General of Shao Kahn's army. You will carry this document to an Outworld foot soldier near the palace, who will take it to Shao Kahn himself. Do not show this document to anyone but a soldier of Shao Kahn's army.
Okay.
Is this a branching one? Can you show it to someone else?
Can I? I don't think I can.
It doesn't say that you can.
What's the point of that?
C5, C6.
What's the point of that last line then?
Let's see the note in your inventory.
We've got a lot of things in this inventory. There we go. Okay, so I'm still hanging on to this.
Yeah.
Oh, are these the same note, or are these two different notes?
No,
those are two different notes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's another question before we haven't wrapped up yet.
Okay, well, we've been at it for 2 hours, so we should probably finish up these two and put the Kamidogo on the altar, and then we can do one last episode for endgame content next week. What do you think?
Wait, before you do that, I want you to do one thing.
What's that?
I would like for you to head to G3/H3.
G3.
G3/H3. Before we wrap it up for the night, this is my one request.
Okay.
Because I would like to end things for the night, or shortly before we get to the end of it, I would like to end things on the single greatest part of this entire fucking quest.
I think I know
this
what
entire
you're looking
mode.
for.
I think I know that you know what I'm looking for. And I think that you know, that I know, that we both know this is the greatest fucking thing that's ever happened in Mortal Kombat. Ever. Anywhere.
I'm not familiar.
Oh, you're about to be.
Now, I don't think he's here yet. This is a separate thing. But I believe in the endgame content, before you unlock Dark Raiden, the game will spoil that he exists by putting him somewhere over here, by the sundial.
Yes.
That always amused me. Because he's a super unlockable. They're supposed to be fucking not telling you that he's a thing. Who's this guy?
Not here.
Have you delivered the message to our allies yet?
No. No, I don't know where your allies are.
A document from Reiko?
Okay, there we go.
I will take it to Shao Kahn at once. Here is your pay, courier.
Well done, you fucking traitor.
There's probably nothing important in that document. Where you going? Why are you going there so slowly? Is he about to run into that door?
I think he is.
It opened! And then Movado came out.
But damnedest things happen in this realm.
Yeah, yeah. So, we're looking for a certain someone in G3. He might be across that gap.
G3/H3, yes.
I thought he was close to the castle.
I remember in subsequent playthroughs after my original, when I would try to find him, I would find it a bit of a pain in the arse too.
Yeah.
But it's so worth it. Wait, turn around?
Nope, that's Hotaru.
That's Hotaru.
I'm still resisting arrest.
Clearly.
I am in a permanent state of resisting it. There he is.
Alright, before you talk to him, I want everyone to brace for epic. Because this is the way that this man should always be depicted speaking. Are we ready?
This man.
Do it.
This machine.
Sector is damaged, human. Sector is in need of repairs after an altercation with Sub-Zero. Take these coins, go to the Realm of Order and purchase the items on this list.
So,
bring the items to Sector.
To repair his technology, he needs things from Order Realm.
You will acquire parts for Sector, so that Sector can exterminate the Doctor Sub-Zero. Exterminate! Exterminate! I want it to be the way he talks, but not really. But I mean, actually, yes.
To be fair, he is damaged right now. He is very damaged.
I'll take this as 100% canon if you will.
I don't know how he got to Edenia, but everything else about it seems legit.
Oh wait, before we forget about it, there's a video around here somewhere.
Oh, I can unlock Carlos doing poses?
Yes. Carlos doing poses.
Who must I punch?
It's in the house.
Well, I could just search all the houses. Nobody's gonna stop me.
F4.
F4. I have such a poor sense of direction.
You know, you have a map.
Yeah, I really don't like using the map, but okay.
Have I been copy-pasting these fucking things for nothing?
No, it's fine, it's fine. It's just that I have so many programs open and so many monitors, and there's...
That's fair.
Let's see, F4 is like northeast of here. Okay. maybe this one. Yeah.
Victory!
Yeah! I definitely believe he knows Choi Lightfoot.
What's the bow right Chobos right there?
When I look at Ermac's moveset, I think this was motion captured by a guy who knows 100% what he's doing.
He can kill you with a mere thought.
Okay. That note for the resistance can wait until next time. Let's wrap it up.
Well, here we go. Time to finish a lifelong quest for a benevolent representative of the Elder Gods.
47 years of this bullshit about to come to a close.
20 of them in prison. An indeterminate amount of them in the Netherrealm.
47 out-of-order, non-linear years.
At last. Time for closure.
Long years, I have finally found the last of the Kamidogu. My quest is almost at an end.
What is ending is your meddling in the affairs of the Elder Gods, mortal.
Scorpion!
Yes, and I remember you as well. We met in the Netherrealm. I taught you my fighting skills. Now I will give you your final
Oh, is that all you want?
Fight!
Okay, more training. I'm up for more training. This is a generous offer.
Seeing a running theme of Shujinko being unable to keep friends.
I'm seeing a running theme of people not explaining themselves.
Round one. Fight!
And
I think this is 3
Of course
rounds.
I have to do it with fucking Shujinko's shit-ass moveset.
Have fun, bitch.
Just played as him. How do I not remember? Okay, that's the buttons I was pressing and they weren't doing the thing. There it is. Okay.
That was surprisingly kind of fast.
Yeah.
Only the first round.
Apparently the champion of the Elder Gods is weaker than Tanya.
I think she's just that nasty.
Why's it gotta be this way? Oh, for fuck's sake, I was in Mantis the whole time, that's why the combo wasn't working. Okay, that one was a gimme. That was... I'm calling a mulligan.
Round 3. Fight!
He's out of breakers, now's my chance.
Only ring outs worked.
Yeah, right?
But you're not done!
Nope, 3 rounds, you were right.
Oh, he's catching on.
God, can you imagine if I had special moves? I have the power to copy anybody's abilities, and I have chosen to copy nobody's abilities.
We're going the full 5.
Fuck me. It's just like Evo finals or some shit.
They're really gonna make you work for this shit. It's the end.
I'd really appreciate it if you'd stop setting me on fire. No, keep juggling me. That's great. This is what I want. This is good for the channel. This is good content for the channel.
Hey!
Excellent. The quest ends.
That was the final boss fight, technically.
Defeated him. Now I am free to complete my quest.
Scorpion sucks as a champion.
Weaker than Tanya.
Is this his first day on the job?
It actually
Probably.
is, yes.
Should have been
Yeah.
transported
It's
to
his
the
first
Elder
5
Gods.
minutes on the job.
Why is it not happening?
Because you have not completely finished the quest.
John Cena theme right now.
Ah, yes. Familiar words. Perhaps this will help you to understand.
Damashi! What has he done to you? Let him go!
Oh my god!
Jinko, please save me. Oh, you fool. Damashi does not exist. The avatar you see before you is merely a projection of my consciousness. I manipulated this astral puppet from beyond the boundaries of death, and in turn, manipulated you. I deceived you into bringing me the means of attaining ultimate mastery over reality.
So it seems that I have indeed known you all these years. Then by what name shall I call you now? Tell me who you really are, demon.
I am Onaga, the Dragon King of Outworld and soon-to-be ruler of all that exists. I must thank you for giving me so much power. The Kamidogu are mine.
You may have them. They do nothing. You have wasted your time. Nothing happened when I placed them all on the altar.
Not all. If you had found the last piece, the altar would have transported them to the Elder Gods. But the last piece is currently in Outworld in the possession of a fool sorcerer.
Hey guys.
I will deal
He's talking about Shinnok's amulet.
for now. I will take these artifacts and have some room to be collected for me. I am afraid they will not make it into the hands of the Elder Gods after all. And so, Shuchenko, your quest is done. Prepare for death.
So I guess...
I love this little intimidating walk that lasts for all of 2 seconds before he's like, yeah, I'm just fucking with the guy.
Yeah, I'm letting him go. Fuck it. He can't do anything.
Dragon King has not emerged.
He isn't too good a mood.
It's not like I gave him the power to copy every superpower in the realms or anything.
He has gone to Outworld and will confront the sorcerer who possesses the last remaining object. I have been
So the Nexus was built
blinded by the lure of adventure.
with the intention that Shinnok would make an amulet that would be part of the set? So is this like a forging the One Ring situation where everybody knew Sauron was in Mordor forging rings, and none of them realized that when he made one for himself it would be, you know, the key to, like, taking over the universe or whatever?
Although each item is powerful beyond mortal comprehension, individually they contain only a fraction
of the power. Okay, we're good.
must discover a way to fuse them into
A little bit of emulator jank at the end there. Just
too much rice wine.
I have been a pawn in Onaga's scheme to
one more thing for us to say goodbye
if I
to.
am to redeem myself, I must continue to learn all that I can and prepare for this final battle
Yes.
against the Dragon King.
If I am to beat Onaga, I must actually acquire special moves.
Far from over.
So, are we gonna play the
Boy,
opening cutscene?
Yeah. So that leads directly into us sitting here for 5 minutes waiting for the thing to play.
Nice.
Fucking really.
Yeah. Well, if we're going in narrative order, then the next thing that happens after that is the opening cinematic, which we have not watched for the playthrough, so we'll watch it now. But first, we have to let the game idle until it decides. I don't actually know how long it takes.
I respect that your commitment to displaying all the lore in chronological order, or at least that which is as close to possible for it, extends to just sitting on your ass and waiting for it to happen. It's wonderful.
Well,
it's dedication. It truly is.
I mean, it's the little cherry on top, considering that this is already the longest episode we've ever recorded, I think.
I think that we deserved it.
Because, yeah, we're about to hit 2.5
Our
hours.
listeners deserved it. Here we go.
The blame falls squarely upon my shoulders for giving evil the chance it needed, and therefore fulfilling an ancient prophecy. Raiden's Earthrealm champions failed to stop the deadly alliance from fully.
I appreciate that there's a YouTube channel that has like AI up-resed the shit out of this.
Yep.
Because now you can actually see the bodies on the steps. Not in this version, this is the game footage, but in the AI up-resed version you can actually make out Kung Lao, Kitana, Johnny, Sonya, and Jax on the outer steps, like lying dead. And there's like a spear sticking out of one of them and stuff like that. You can tell they're dead.
Yeah, I used to try to squint and try to make out who was who. Never did me a damn bit of good on those old CRTs.
Yeah.
God, Raiden is such a badass in this fight. He really does well for himself.
Yeah. Although there are some things that are about to happen in this fight that I have no explanation for.
Indeed.
Like, okay, we can see Shang actually stealing a soul from the Soul NATO to heal himself and recover.
Raiden fought well against the two sorcerers, and it seemed as though victory was at hand.
But as they deliver the finishing blow here, we're going to see Raiden appear to like die, like his eyes are still open, but the light goes out, which looks a lot more of a definitively like this is what it would look like when he dies to me than just closing your eyes, you know?
He lost consciousness. Happens to the best of us. Yes, it really makes it feel like he's dead for a couple seconds, and then he's not.
It definitely looks like death.
So, what are you up to? Not much, you?
Yeah, that lasted all of 5 seconds.
I like the cut of your jib. Stop looking at my jib. Oh, it's on.
So then comes this moment.
Yeah, speaking of moments that kind of look like death a little bit.
Yeah, he definitely, like, just crushed the guy's throat.
He spat a fountain of blood out.
Yeah, look, that's a lot of blood.
Sometimes I wonder about the canonicity of X-rays.
And then both of these motherfuckers are about to just stand right back up.
There's something I want to talk about when we get to it.
Okay.
I don't remember if we talked about it at the beginning of the playthrough.
Cannot be.
Cannot be.
I appreciate that they took the time and effort to animate and voice him saying something in this. It's usually just gibberish out of their mouths.
Yeah, he didn't say Honan Kanjeri. Although it would have been pretty funny if he did. Yeah, so right now, they are doing 0 damage, specifically because Onaga has claimed the Kamidogus. And he is
but now,
literally invincible, like Mario with a star invincible right now.
Even against this desperate alliance.
Now, one of my great disappointments about this game is that all of these mummies are about to die, and they spend an entire game resurrecting them, and nobody even uses them.
Yep, they just fell the fuck down right there, and that is the last you see of them.
Well, this whole palace is about to explode.
This right here?
Yeah.
Some people think that Quan Chi escaped there
Yeah,
for some reason.
You can see him turn to run away. A lot of people claim that he succeeded in getting away, that they think he ran into a portal, but you cannot see a portal. And Armageddon...
Yeah, this is not a new theory, by the way. This is
oh no, this goes all the way back to when this game was launched. But here's the problem, is that when Armageddon came out, eventually there were bios for some of the characters on the game's website, written by Vogel. And Shang Tsung's bio confirms that he and Quan Chi died when the palace exploded.
I have it up right here. It says here, it seems Quan Chi has also survived death.
Well, that's not the line that's more... The more important line is the part at the very beginning of that, where it says, Raiden's blast destroyed us all. As in, not just me and Raiden, but Quan Chi too. More than 2 people. Us all.
Right. Yeah.
So like, then, when Shang's bio then says, it seems Quan Chi has also survived death, he's referring to the fact that he's surprised Quan Chi got resurrected, too, because Shang's bio is all about how Shao Kahn resurrected him after Raiden blew him up.
Right.
And the rest of the bios fill in the blanks to explain that Shinnok has been resurrecting all the dead characters in the MK universe, so that the crowd at the pyramid for Armageddon will be as big as it can possibly be.
You know, there's a conversation one day we should probably have about this. Maybe when we get to the Quan Chi Lost. Because we talk every now and then about what it means for Quan Chi to actually theoretically die completely, because he started as a simple Oni back in the day.
Yeah, like, does he lose his powers? Does he revert?
He lose his powers? Does he revert?
Does he have everything, but he's trapped in the prison of souls for mythologies or whatever? Like, where does...
Yeah, because, like,
what happens to someone...
die.
Because here's the thing, is that we already know from Serena's backstory what happens to a Netherrealmer when they die, is they just respawn somewhere else in the Netherrealm. Also note that the Kamidogus are now gone from the altar because Onaga took them. That's a nice touch.
So do we end it there for the night?
Yeah, we're gonna call it here for tonight. But I just want to iterate how dumb it is that certain people, and I don't want to name any names, but one of those people is a very vocal MK Story YouTuber. Some people believe Quan Chi did run away through a portal and survived the explosion. And Armageddon confirmed he didn't. And that bio came out in 2007, and it's 2023, so there's no excuse for someone to still be wrong about that.
And I just say that I'm grateful that you actually defeated Scorpion in that very, very first fight. You didn't need to restart or anything. It went the full 5 rounds, but man, I was prepared to get some chips.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought we were going to be here a while.
We didn't have to take 20 minutes on that one.
I was going to like open the bag and like start chewing them in the mic for comedic effect, because I thought we were going to be here for half an hour. Well done. Very well done, sir.
All right. Well, we'll open some chests off screen so that our inventory is empty of keys for next time. But that'll be it for tonight, folks. See you later, nerds.
Have a nice day.
I don't have a special goodbye line.
No, you don't.
Fucking ruined it. God fucking...